Hey guys, it's Wendy from Willow Wanders, and I'm a little bit on a struggle bus today. And I thought I would come over to this post on Facebook about Fodder School and just look at what's going on here and see if I could maybe cheer myself up a little bit. So it's a post I originally put up on January 20th. And it says, "Are you intrigued by mixed media art, but you don't have any idea where to begin?" And it's got this absolutely gorgeous picture of some collage art from Jennifer Wilkin Pennock, who's one of my favorite collage artists. And she was a teacher in Fodder School 3. And it's just a very, very happy picture. And I'm encouraging people to join us in Fodder School. So let's see, we've got 361 plus 1, 2, 3. So 364 likes on this post, which is quite a bit on one of my Facebook posts. And we've here and 8 shares, which is so lovely. And oh, the first comment is actually from a friend of mine, like a real life friend, Sherry Goldberg. She says, "I'm intrigued by everything you create." Oh, thank you, Sherry. That's super sweet. All right, the next comment is from Vicky Breslin. And if you guys don't know who Vicky is, I kind of have this interesting story about Vicky. So, Vicky is a big time artist in the scrapbooking world, the same scrapbooking world that gave me my start essentially 30 years ago in all of this mixed media art. And Vicky, I found out just recently actually that Vicky's been in Fodder School. And oh, did I mention? So Vicky was this like really big time name in the scrapbooking world. She still is. And she wrote some books that were like Bibles for everybody about hand lettering. Like I cannot even begin to tell you. Just look up who Vicky Breslin is and you'll probably be like, "Oh my gosh, I know exactly who Vicky is." So all right, so she said, "I've taken Fodder School more than once. I'm always surprised how much it brightens my day. I rarely display my own art. However, I have displayed several items I have made in class. People love what I've done, which is like a big hug to me. It makes me smile, never disappoints. Put your toe in the water. The water is warm and relaxing." Oh, thank you so much, Vicky. So, Vicky is actually organizing a a junk journaling convention near Sacramento, California. That's happening at the end of October 2025. So if you live in Northern California and you're interested in junk journaling, I highly recommend just doing a Google search for Junk Journal Convention, and I'm pretty sure you'll find the website for that. So, all right, the next comment here is from Cynthia Frenette, and Cynthia is actually someone who I interviewed for my podcast. She is a mixed media artist in her own right, and I absolutely adore her art. It makes me so happy. She's irreverent and bold and funny and very honest about life. So let's see what Cynthia has to say. "I took Fodder School 3 as a mixed media beginner." Oh, she's funny. She said she's a beginner. Okay. "Absolutely loved it. I wasn't sure it would be the right thing for me as I didn't have all the supplies, but after the very first lessons, I was hooked. I learned so much, discovered new tools and art supplies, techniques, and got lots of inspiration. Some lessons didn't resonate, which is normal, but most did, and I really, really enjoyed them. It was lovely to just play and not be on the computer all day. For the cost, it's worth so much more and has so much value packed into it. I can't rave about it enough." Oh, thank you, Cynthia. It was a joy to have you in a year of Fodder School and to see what you did with the lessons. Just being someone who's such a developed artist in your own right, come into Fodder School is really, really impressive to see. All right, then we have Kathy Watson. So Kathy lives in New Zealand, and Kathy has been around Fodder School since the beginning with Fodder School 1. And Kathy is very similar to me, I would say, as far as her artistry, in the sense that we're both really good students and we can pretty much take enjoyment out of anyone's classes and really just just execute it really well. Like we can learn, and we can, I don't even know, like I'm sure Kathy was like a very good student in school. So all right, let's read what Kathy has to say. Best thing I ever did was sign up for the first Fodder School. Now 4 years later, I'm still here and loving every minute of it. I've learned so much about techniques, about myself, about what I like and don't like, and what sort of art I enjoy making. And best of all is I belong to a worldwide art community that encourages each other. Like I said, best thing I've ever done. I really appreciate that, Kathy. I know that Kathy knows how much hard work goes into Fodder School. So to hear people say that it's the best thing they've ever done, it's just incredibly satisfying and very heartwarming for me to read that comment. And Kathy, I really, really hope that you stick with us for as long as we're able to keep delivering Fodder Schools, because it's a joy to have you in Fodder School and to see what you create. All right. The next comment is from Ulrika Jackson. Ulrika, I know her personally too. She lives in Germany, maybe. Oh, no, no, no. She lives in Sweden. She said, loved all teachers and lessons so far in Fodder School 4. So she's a new student in Fodder School. Experiencing the teachers live in the Love Fest has been of special value to me, so much authenticity and kindness. Even if I don't manage to do it all, it's inspiring and I learn a lot, and something always finds its way into another work in some next step. So I agree with you. I think the Love Fests are amazing. So we have a Love Fest every month. It's just a Zoom meetup. They usually last an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we record them. So if you can't be there live, no big deal. You can watch the recording. But it's just a way for us to connect live with each other. And I have to say, if you're looking for connection, it's available. Not everybody wants to be connected like heart to heart with everybody online. But if you're looking for heart to heart connection, like I have found that with Ulriki, and like we have a lot of conversations going just in the background in DMs, and it's just nice. You find out that you have things in common with people, you make different kinds of connection with people. It's just, again, I'm not saying everybody wants that, but for people who are looking for that and looking for other artists to connect with from all over the world on just deeper levels, the possibilities are there. I mean, it's not going to come to you. You kind of have to search it out, but if you're looking for it, it can definitely come to you. So, okay, Beverly Shepherd says, I was a quilter for many years. I still love fabrics and being creative. But the first time I experienced mixed media, oh my God, I felt like my creative journey changed forever. I joined Fodder School 4 and I've never enjoyed anything as much as this. The cost is so worth it. You feel like Wendy and the instructors are so relatable and responsive. I can wholeheartedly endorse this adventure. Just joining the monthly Zooms with the instructors and the other students is so satisfying. Please give this adventure a try. You will not regret it. Oh, thank you so much, Beverly. Very interestingly, I'm feeling incredibly drawn to quilting in the last few months. And the only reason that I haven't like really gone whole hog on the quilting also is because of my studio renovation project. I just have nowhere to actually do any kind of real work with fabric. But yeah, my passion for trying quilting and kind of learning that craft along with mixed media art and combining the two really started at the end of Fodder School 3 with Yatunde's lessons, where we were doing block printing on fabric and turning it into plant pot holders. And ever since then, I've just been like, oh my gosh, I basically need a studio space where I can work with bigger pieces of fabric so that I can create with fabrics. So I can really see like the natural connection between the quilting world and the mixed media art world. There's just so much overlap, and it seems like it is interesting to the same group of people. Okay, so then Barb comes in. I'm not familiar with Barb. She says, I won't have time for the course until I retire, but your post spoke to me as I'm a quilter of many years. And like you, once I tried mixed media, everything changed. All I can compare it to is going from black and white to color. I'm grateful for your post. Oh, I got to give that a little love right there. I agree. Really wasn't a mixed media artist until about 6 years ago, and it's true. It turns your whole world from black and white to color. I love that. All right, Joe Jensen says I'm still working, playing my way through my first fodder school, and absolutely love how chock full of inspiration it is. Yeah, I agree with that. Every year, Fodder School is overflowing with inspiration. Every year is a little bit different and also a little bit the same. There's definitely going to be themes that repeat themselves, and there's definitely going to be new techniques, and everything just kind of builds and evolves on top of each other. Okay, Claire Emmanuel, who is a wonderful fodder schooler, wrote, I was a student in fodder school 3 and now 4, and I enjoyed every month and project we did. Being part of fodder school is being at your own rhythm, always having something you can do, experiment. It's a great variety of great teachers with very different styles and ways of teaching, a wide range of mediums and techniques too. They all make their courses accessible to any level of practice we have, from no experience at all to expert. And maybe one of the most important things for me, it's part of a worldwide, encouraging, supportive, and playful community, and a safe place for experimenting, developing, and sharing, if we want to, personal creativity. Thank you, Wendy and Fodder School, for all that. Oh, I really appreciate everything that you said, Claire. That actually makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Okay, it's true. I needed to read these. I was kind of like really down in the dumps. All right. Gil Sansom says, or Jill says, absolutely adore Fodder School. I'm on my second year and it's totally inspiring. And I've learned so many new techniques and made such beautiful projects. Don't hesitate. It's worth every penny. So if you're someone who's worried about, joining a fodder school and wondering if it's worth the money, I can only tell you that we basically charge a tiny fraction of what a year of fodder school is worth. And why do we only charge a tiny fraction? Because that is the way that we can bring the most incredible mixed media art to the most amount of people. It's just, keep the prices reasonable and provide and over provide, multiply what we provide, and make it so that, no one should ever feel like they didn't get the biggest deal in the century buying a year of fodder school. All right, Cheryl Ruest. These courses are amazing. Each and every teacher gives so much information, so many great tips and tricks, so much insight into making fun art. You can learn and grow so much by watching these artists work their craft. So wonderful. Okay, so something that somebody said, it was Claire actually, talking about learning from a wide range of instructors and how you kind of you see how all these different artists work, and how do I say this, it's like everyone is so different in their approach, and you learn the most incredible little tips and tricks from each artist. And the more months of fodder school that you complete, the more your bank of knowledge about things you can do with mixed media, it just grows and grows and grows. And that is definitely like second to the worldwide community for me, is learning from a wide variety of teachers. That's just always been something I really enjoyed. And that's why I brought it together in this way in fodder school. Okay, Deborah Vetro. I love fodder school so much. I see myself taking courses for the rest of my life. The teachers are also special and knowledgeable. See for yourself and take one course to start. You will be amazed at what you can do. Thank you, Deborah. Julie D Union. I never know how to pronounce Julie's last name. D Union. Junion. It's got to be D Union, right? Okay. Anyway, I know this name. It's very, very familiar, but I don't know how to pronounce it. It says, I signed up for Fodder School for the first time last November. I'm so glad I did. It's the best creative gift I've ever brought myself. It has introduced me to the most wonderful, supportive community, and I am learning so many new and inspiring things. Thank you, Julie. Okay, Barbara says, I have taken many years of different art courses, and this one is the most organized and original each year. I love that. Thank you, Barbara. organization is something that is challenging for me and probably why I obsess about it. Okay, many of the other courses became repetitive, and this one has many new techniques and ideas from the staffed artists. Now I only renew this course each year. Wow. If that isn't a stamp of approval, I don't know what is. Thank you, Barbara. Okay, Susie Bruzy says, I have taken Fodder School 1, 2, and 3 and have learned so much. The teachers are fabulous and the project's even better. I have used all the skills and have 3 stuffed notebooks full of goodies. If you are on the fence, go for it. It will make a big difference in your life. And by the way, no experience necessary, but you will quickly gain so much. So, yes, no experience necessary. You don't need to know anything about mixed media art in order to join Fodder School and take full advantage of Fodder School. Because the way that we structure each lesson, basically, you have one complete class each month with a different teacher. And when we start the month, the assumption is that you are a brand new mixed media artist. You've never done mixed media art before, and you're going to learn from the ground up how to take a project from the beginning to the end. And so every month it's like a fresh month to start from the beginning. And I know it sounds a little bit cuckoo, like, okay, how does that work? Because once you've done, let's say, 5 or 6 or 10 or 12 or 20 or 30 different months of lessons, why would you want to start back again from the beginning? But believe you me, it works. It works. It's just good for community and it works. So you can jump in at any time. You could buy any year of Fodder School and you could choose any month to start and you will not have a problem because you're always starting from the start. Okay, Cynthia Hanlon says, I'm taking Fodder School 4 now. I cannot believe how much fun I am having. We are making a ton of unique projects. Our instructors are wonderful, and the community in Fodder School is very welcoming and encouraging. Many members have cool tips that they willingly share with everyone. Wendy is a very organized and friendly head mistress of this school. I highly recommend these classes, wonderful mixed media classes. Thank you, Cynthia. Meanwhile, my mood has just completely lifted. It's like I was kind of, like I said, not in the greatest place, but now that I'm reading these, I'm just feeling so much better. Okay, so Marie O'Connor says, I'm in my 3rd Fodder School course. I love the classes, they are inspiring. The tutors are very talented and share their techniques and tips on specific projects. They give clear instructions in easy to follow sessions you can access anytime. The students are fab too and form a great community of support from all over the world. I have produced art I never thought possible with Fodder School and have loved every minute. It's become my way to relax and tune out and develop many new skills. So I agree wholeheartedly here that producing art that we never thought was possible is possible with Fodder School. I'm producing art that I never thought was possible. It's what I dreamed, it's what I hoped would happen when the idea sort of brewed in my mind, that this was possible, that this would be a way to organize all of this material in a way that could take people higher and higher and higher and elevate their own art. And it does seem to actually be really, happening for people. Okay, Bridget Eden. This is my 3rd year and I'm hooked. Wonderful teachers, classes that stretch my artist muscles, and a safe space on Facebook to share my work and get inspiration from other classmates. Thank you, Bridget. Okay, Kathy Roy says, I'm so grateful that I joined Fodder School this year. I have been intrigued by it for years, but this year I took the plunge. Fodder School 4 is filled with amazing content. I am learning so many techniques and skills. The investment has been worth every cent. Thank you, Kathy. D. Van Soren says, signing up for Fodder School has been the best thing I could have done for myself. I have done all 4 Fodder Schools as well as so many of the extra classes Wendy has offered. They are amazing. I have always loved journaling, watercolors, and collage. Fodder School has taught me how all of my passions can be used in so many mixed media projects. The instructors are so talented and informative. Thank you, Wendy, for this amazing community. Oh, you are so welcome, Dee. Thank you. Thank you for saying those things. It actually makes me feel really good. All right, here's Barbara Whitehill. So Barbara's been around for a long time. Barbara always comes to the live meetups as well as does I think most of the projects. And she actually came to visit me live and in person in Cleveland just a few months ago with her wonderful cousin. We had a nice lunch at my house, and I invite everybody who's coming through Cleveland, Ohio, who wants to come make art with me here in my studio. If you follow me on YouTube or Instagram, you might know that I'm renovating Mixed Media Art Studio, and all are welcome. So Barbara came, and it was just a delight meeting her. She says, I'm in my 4th year of Fodder School. It has provided me with so much. Fabulous teachers, techniques I never would have dreamed of, projects I can't believe I've made. I love them so much. And most of all, a feeling of community with artists all over the world. It's been an amazing experience. Come and join us. You'll thank yourself. Aw, thank you, Barbara. Okay, Jan Leatherland, my first year in Fodder School, and am finding it awesome. So much content, support, inspiration, and community. I'm so happy I joined, and I'm learning so much from the fabulous tutors. Thank you, Jan. All right, Jillian Wyckoff. I am first time Fodder School student, and it's been such a great experience. There's no pressure to do the lessons in real time. I can go at my own pace, which is super helpful as a mom and with having a full-time job. But it's so great to have a creative outlet, and the instructors have been amazing. They offer wonderful feedback and are so encouraging and patient. The Fodder School community is also awesome, welcome, and supportive. If you're thinking about taking the leap, do it. You won't be sorry. Yeah, I agree. I don't think you'll be sorry if you join Fodder School. All right, Kelly McDonald says, I love participating in Fodder School. The projects are original, well prepared, and fun. The support of the instructors and other participants is positive and uplifting. If you are on the fence about participating, you should just do it. Just do it, guys. Just do it. Okay, Michelle Carlson. I'm in my 3rd year with Fodder School now, and it's been so worth it. There's nothing else out there like this. It's so fun, and you'll learn a ton. The community is wonderful, and it's absolutely worth every penny. I agree there. Okay, Jill Sampson. I look forward each month to participating in Fodder School. The projects are fun, the lessons are well prepared, and the instructors are consistently good. The support of the instructors and other participants makes it feel like you are really doing a class together asynchronously across the globe. I feel like I found my people. So, okay, Jill brings up a lot of really good points. If you're the kind of person that thrives in an environment where you feel the energy of a worldwide community working on a particular project at the same time all together, Fodder School is amazing in the sense that it provides you with this momentum to create. But not everybody wants that experience. I actually think if we did a survey about it, which is maybe something we should do, I think more people actually don't work in time with the month, like the current month. I mean, yes, there's a lot of people working and doing it in time with the current month, but there's at least as many people who are just doing it at their own pace. They're picking and choosing when they want to do different months based on what has been released. So it might be June, but you're doing January's lessons. So either way, you don't have to do it one way. You do it the way that it works for you. But I'm someone who really thrives off of that feeling of energy that we're all doing this together. It's very exciting when the new lessons drop and it's like, oh my gosh, it's time to make fodder again. What fun things are we going to do? And everyone, in a couple days, they start posting pictures of what they've made in the Facebook group or on Instagram. And you get to see what other people are doing. And it's also, if you're not feeling it, if you're just like, oh, I don't know if I feel like starting. And then you start seeing other people posting what they're making, and you're like, oh, damn, I better go to my studio and start making because what they're making looks so fun. There is just an amazing energy about Fodder School. Okay, so Audrey Joyner says, I've been involved in Fodder School for all 4 years and I hope for many more to come. It has been a blessing and a blast with incomparable lessons and the most amazing community of artists of all levels encouraging each other and sharing the journey through all the vulnerabilities of creating art. Yes, we do often talk about the vulnerabilities of creating art because it's a very real phenomenon. Okay, Diane True says, I took Fodder School too and it was amazing. I hope to take another year as my schedule allows. All the teachers are top notch, and the fodder and projects each month are things you will continue to use in the future. You cannot go wrong by joining this creative group. Thank you, Diane. All right, I think, oh, I got to read Janet's. Okay, I'm just getting a little bit tired right now. It's been a long day. All right, I got to read Janet. So Janet has been just an amazing co-creator in many ways. Like there's just certain people who they show up like come rain or come shine every single month in Fodder School, and they show up and they do the projects enthusiastically and with love, and it's so clear. And Janet is just one of those people. So let's read what Janet said. She said, I've been involved in Fodder School for 4 years and I love everything about these lessons. A chance to explore, meet people who love sharing their knowledge, supportive participants. It's a great value. You are in control of your journey. You can do it at your own pace, and the lessons and the projects are timed well. You're given alternatives, so you don't need to run out and buy a lot of extra supplies. Join us, you'll be amazed. You know what? I'm amazed by you, Janet. Okay, so many names that I'm very familiar with here, and I hate to just go through this. Maybe I'll come back and make another video because, oh my gosh, just the love. The love. It's just such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling and it's such a wonderful community. And I hope that you'll consider joining us. So, how can you join us? You can join right now. Just come jump into Fodder School 4. We are kind of in the second half of the year. The year starts in the beginning of October. It's June when I'm recording this video. We still have June, July, August, September. So we've just got 4 more months. So we're actually about 2/3 of the way in. And then starting in October, we start a whole new cycle again. So we'll start with the Fodder Challenge lessons, which are the quick lessons. They are the taster lessons, which will run all through the month of October. And then we'll start with 11 more months of deep diving into different mixed media collage projects. And I think you're going to be blown away by Fodder School 5. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it, because I just need to do this more often. I need to read what people say about Fodder School because it gives me the energy to keep going. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.